Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Alright. One of the problems that I may have done with my deck is that I have too many top lands. I'm playing Explore for Jumpstart, so that's a card. Alright, got a basic land, that's perfect. Opponent is playing Giganta, the Wellspring. We don't play any companion. Yeah, Giganta can't play because I have Shatter the Sky. Gabber Francis. Usually, whenever rotation happens, you think about it when it happens, in the sense that you'll see you'll see which is going to be the new card. Oh, look, we have to think about which land to play. I think I'll roll this Field of the Dead. I got a white land out. Do you think as I draw a shot at this guy? Whatever, I don't think it matters much. You see the new basics. I did. I'm not really a big fan of those lands though. I prefer the Theros ones. Our opponent's playing Kethis. I don't know if you guys know Kethis, but oh wow. I didn't know the Chromatic Sphere was in, yeah, that's cool. I don't know if you guys know Kethis, but nobody ever mentions to ban Kethis because it's just too difficult to play and nobody really plays it. That's the reason why I didn't play Field of the Dead, honestly. Because it's possible that you play 4 of this, so it's possible that you hit it with the Elvish Rejuvenator. This is the deck that's too difficult, so lots of people just never play against it. But my opinion is much better than lots of things that they're doing. In fact, that's why I have 3 Cage in my side. But I used to have also Soul Guide Lantern, but then I cut it because I didn't have any more slots. Plus, I remember losing to Kithis with Soul Guide Lantern in play. One time I was playing, I don't know what deck, but the way I can beat this is with a Shatter Sky. So, for example, when people will inevitably call today, even for the ban of Mox Field of the Dead, they will not understand all the bad matchup slash the fact that Historic is it's a very unfair format. It's a format with so many old cards, so many powerful cards. So slow decks like this, it's just tough to work. Like, you can't really keep on banning everything that combos or everything that's fast, because that's what they tried to do in the current ban list on like, they tried to ban the fast decks, right? They try to basically, they're taking the modern approach to Historic, in my opinion. They banned Nexus, which is the combo deck. They banned Burning Tremister, which is like Wild Nakatl, you know, I don't know if you remember, guys, but Wild Nakatl was banned in modern at some point. So yeah, they're trying to do that, but I doubt it'll work. I doubt it'll work in the sense of like the bigger picture, especially after the Invitational will happen. Anyway, I am getting so I have a black mana, so I'm getting the red land because I'm missing the red mana now. Next turn I can activate Golos and get like Kenrith out. Yeah, I know that I'm dead, Fax Nation. I very well know. I played with and against Kethis a lot in Standard, but just to maybe show some of the new players here. Oh look, they have a new way to show the graveyard. You see? I think, right? It wasn't going this way before. Good morning, Dr. Wetbone. Our opponent also has the Lazav thing. Plus, in Pioneer right now, Kethis players are playing Uro. They're playing Uro because you have Lazav, so you can just Lazav, copy Uro, and attack as a B plan too. Ulvend Hydra. I mean, I think Field of Dead is already consistent. You don't, Field of Dead problem isn't the consistency. Field of Dead is probably one of the most consistent decks. Its problem is that it's pretty slow. Alright, I do play War 2, cool. Carbo Life is working? I hope so. Oh, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. It asked me for an update. Alright, sorry, I'll, he asked me for an update. Okay, I think now it should be working, so just refresh. Just click F5 and it will be good. Anyway, so now this is the combo. They found Kithis, they hit the Nand. This card is basically Yawgmoth's Will. The opponent will be able to replay the whole graveyard and has Mox Ambers. So they'll eventually just mill themselves or mill me. Or both. And I hope you guys understood now how it works. Okay, so the Kith is hidden and you exile 2 cards and you just play them and etc. So yeah, I think I'll say good game, and that was a good sideboard. Historic better than standard? Maybe, but I doubt it. I don't know, maybe because it's very unexplored, so it looks cool, but I doubt it. But in the long term, I doubt it. All right, Grafdigger's Cage 3, Dovin's Veto. What do they have? I think Gus for sure. All right. I have to remain as my A plan has to be the Field of the Dead. I think I'm cutting crazes. I think my B plan won't really work. Shutter this guy, I think I'll still keep a couple. And I can cut Uro because I'm boarding in Cage. And I can cut Fairy because my opponent shouldn't really interact with me much. I don't think I need Dovin's Veto in this matchup. Good morning, Kadarali. How did they win? Yeah. I hope I told you, Gary. With they have the 1-3 in play. The Digit Excavator mills a player, so they can just mill me after that. Oh, you go first. This one cannot be kept. All right, this is a keep. It's gonna give me a forest, so I'll keep this. And I'll bottom probably Growth Spiral. Yeah, I'll bottom a Growth Spiral. I'll grab a forest with this, and I can play plains, and I can go. Yeah, but Jace is not good to have. Yeah, Theo, that's funny. Alright, let's play Explore. Alright. We got the plains. I think this plains means that I really hope I don't I really hope I draw a different land. Yeah, but Jace shouldn't be in the main deck. It's just not a very good card. And once you combo, you win regardless of Jace. Alright, do I find the Catcher Trio here? Yes, right? Yeah. And then I have 5 lands. Alright, I'll leave that cage on top. That's very good. I have Bazooka Bog, Cardarelli. That's a very good suggestion. No, I don't have it. Thanks. Yeah, I'll put a Bazooka Bog. Where do you have to put it, you think? In the sideboard? In the sideboard, right? Alright, Emery. Wow, what a good card. Emery's a card that I really love. I play this card in Cube all the time. Alright. So, thankfully we have this Grafdigger's Cage. Otherwise, the game would have been over. Unfortunately, now I have 2 planes. But I think 2 planes are needed. And now we just have to hope our opponent doesn't interact with our cage, so that they won't be using Emery, won't be reanimating Uro, and etc. It's main deck in Yui's list. Yeah, I actually built this deck. I didn't copy any list, so I should have probably saw some lists around. Yeah, I'll have Bazooka Bog in maybe in the side. I guess in the main deck to have a chance against Emery. Opponent has 5 cards and then Uro. I really hope they don't have a way to deal with Cage, or at least if they have is like Teferi. And they don't have Teferi. Alright, good. Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video. And sidetrack with a raid. Good morning, good night everyone. How's it going? We just started. We have now Grafdigger's Cage in play against the Kithis player who completely trashed us in game 1. Allora, I can activate Golos, so that's a good thing. And I mean, I think I'm doing it, right? Yeah, let's do it. Beam. Oh, wait, 1 second. How does this work? Creature cards All right, this comes from Exile Zone, so it'll be fine. It will be. We're fine, chat. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine here. Also, you may play an additional land from your hand, whereas Explore says you may play an additional land. You see the difference? Is that with Explore you can play the additional land from the side. That's cool, right? Thank you again, Sidetruck, for the raid. Welcome, welcome, everyone. We are attacking with Golos. We're attacking with Golos. Explore is better than Spiral. Yeah, plus Explore only requires you one color. Right? Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. I have a cage on top. Really hope my opponent doesn't go to Fairy Bounce and wins this turn. Oh, wow, you're milling me? Oh, you're milling themselves. Thank God they aren't ghosting. That's probably... When is the important standard tournament? Is next Saturday. It's very important, actually. It's called Pro Tour's Final, so it's much bigger than the previous Pro Tour, because this is the finals. And, no, don't win this turn. Come on. Don't win this turn. Don't win this turn. Hello, Neil Death. I don't really play Reclamation, so I am not watching other people's Reclamation deck. Yes, Genjango, we have Explore. Explore. And my opponent is Chromatic Sphere. And please don't win this turn. No, they can't win this turn. They can't. Unless they have a lot of Mox Embers. There isn't Chromatic Star. There's just Chromatic Sphere. And the difference between this and the star is very subtle. Like, this one is an activated ability, whereas the other one is a mana ability. No, sorry, this is a mana ability, whereas the other one is an activated ability. Hello, Heisenbergat. Hello, Felipeya. Come on, Pico, just don't do anything. Just don't do anything. Just pass the turn. Just don't do anything. Sphere is better with KCI. Sure, sure. Star is better with like ATOG and like other ways you can like sacrifice artifact. No, you mean Star is better with KCI, right? Star is better with KCI, not Sphere. Aspetta, maybe not. Yeah, I think it must be Star. It must be Star. It's better with KCI. Oh, really? The Tauntaun Hammer? Yeah, because as I said, this is a mana ability, so you can undo the mana ability. Va bene. Allora, how much mana do I have? 3, 6, 9. Oh, first thing first, we have to kill the fairy. I think I'm just activating Golos, right? Alright, Cage, Temple. I drew all my 3 cages. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny that I drew all my 3 cages. Let's attack the Teferi. Con la gente. Oh wow, Alaska, 11 p.m. see lights out. Nice. Yeah, one of the... Alright, I just hope they don't have Blasto and I just jammed them all. One of the things I want to do in my life is just to go in the north. Like north of Europe is the same thing where it's night and you still can see the day. And it's pretty nice. Like for example, my girlfriend is in Milan, and when we like share selfies late at night, I share a selfie at like let's say 8:20, and she shares a selfie at 8:20, and the sun is down for me, and the sun is still up for her, and you know we live like let's say 4 hours apart, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that like in the very up north you have sun until like midnight or stuff like that, and it's nice. All right, so I mean I drew 3 cages. I have 3 cages, so that's basically it. That's basically the name of that game. E don't Dobinzeto. No, dai, let's just submit this. I mean, it is what it is, this matchup. The sun of days called midsummer. Okay, I didn't know that. Everwinter. I don't know. I've never heard of that thing either. Yeah, Explorers in Jumpstart. This end can probably never beat anything, but I don't know. I feel like keeping. No, Berga. She lives here, but she studies in Milan. Alright, I was actually hoping this not to happen because I have to bottom this. I have 14 green sources. I built my mana base to have 14 green sources, 14 blue sources. Maybe I could have more than 14, but I felt like 14 was enough. Maybe that was wrong. Twin Lannister, yes, you go to Mythic Spoiler, you see the full list. What I did was just trying to listen to Twitter. And I saw Explore, I'm like, I really love... I loved Golos Field as a concept, but I hate Bora Grazer. Karsten tells me to have 14. Yeah, I always build my mana base exactly like Karsten would. It's very rare. Actually, that's not true. I have only 14 white sources for Shadow the Sky, but what he said in the article is that if you have other ways to fix your mana with other colors, for example, Abyss Rejuvenator, that counts like as a little bit of that, you know? Alright, so I'm just gonna go Teferi. Huh? Let's just go Teferi Bounce. The Fairy Bounce seems fine here. They have to spend 2 mana. Alright, that's a forest. Actually, no. Remember that, chat. They have an Ashiok, so Fable Passage doesn't work, alright? They don't have black mana. Alright, Chromatic Sphere. Also, Chromatic Sphere is good in their deck because it fixes the mana, because my opponent's playing 4 color here. So since my opponent's playing 4 color, it's important that. Field of Ruin is not Ghost Quarter. No. You still search your deck with Field of Ruin. Pretty sure. Or you don't. Each player searches the library. Oh no, it doesn't. There's a video of blah 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 blah. Oh, it doesn't? Ma fai davvero? Cazzo. Yeah, so I mean I guess I did really want to. But anyway, we have a Shatter this guy here in. Not really afraid to use it, honestly. So I'm just gonna go Field of Ruin go. I don't want to shut. I don't want to Ghost Quarter them. I'd like to just ramp up mana here, and I can leave up mana for Shadow this end of turn. Yeah. Yeah, I understand now. So if they Field of Ruin me with Ashiok in play, I search. But if I Field of Ruin them with Ashiok in play, I don't search. Alright, I understand now. The Hidden and is in the graveyard. I hope they don't play at Tamio. Tamio is just so unbeatable. Tamio is just... Every time I play... Literally, for all my decks, Tamio is unbeatable. I always play, like, slow control deck. Alright, I think I'm just going to Shatter here. It's not particularly pretty, but... I think I'm going to Shatter here. Because otherwise I don't have any more options to Shatter. I'm playing Explore from Jumpstart. Alright, I can play Keithis now, and I die. The problem is that I couldn't really leave up mana, because they had Teferi, so my Shatter Sky wouldn't work anymore. Alright, looks like they didn't find Keithis. Bella lì, cazzo. Alright, I can't play anything untapped, unfortunately. Because I can't fetch with Fable Passage. And, yeah, that's about it. So I'm just playing Catcher Trio once I go. Or I can play Temple of My Lady. Because Temple of My Lady can get me an untapped land on top. And then I can go Kenrith Haste. Because this is a red mana. That's fine, Dominic. I don't mind. You can go. I might even cycle end of turn, but vabbè, we'll see later. I don't really want to fairy bounce anything here, so let's just say go. Alright, there was literally an infinite amount of decks in Historic. I just started, and I played this pretty stock list. There's lots of decks, and we'll be losing to the Hidden Hand. Maybe I was supposed actually to cycle in my turn, but did they drew this now? I think they drew this now, right? I was supposed to draw this in my turn, because I could find a cage. Jack Jallo, you know where I took this list from? From here. It's a very difficult place to find lists, but that's where I found it. Alright, I think this game's over, because I can't even... I mean, I guess I can draw Wrath of God. Yeah, I mean, Wrath of God would be good here. I mean, they do have Aura, so... In fact, the fact that I took them from my brain made me forgot about... Maybe forgot about Bazooka Bog. But we're gonna play Bazooka Bog though in the sideboard in the main deck, because it's another top land. I guess it's fine. I just got one of the random Chample. Okay, sure, I'll play that. Yeah, I know, Jack. That's just what it is, though. That's just what it is. I usually go to MTG Goldfish, but MTG Goldfish isn't very well equipped for Historic. So while MTG Goldfish is one of the best websites for deck lists, it just doesn't have anything in Historic. Alright, I mean guys, everything you can play, literally anything you want in Historic. Literally anything you want. You can play Goblins, Elves, you can play whatever you want. They made this format for the people, alright? They made this format for the people. If you like a deck, and you have a pet deck, you can play that deck. You know? So yeah, that's it. You can play anything you want. Anything you want. The fact that you play against Keithis makes so that your pet deck is probably not going to be super good, but not everyone wants to win. You can play Shrines, you can't play Winota. Yeah, you can't because people complain too strongly about that. You should have complained a little bit about Winota too. Alright, wow, opponent's passing, I can't believe that. Alright. Attenzione, attenzione, chat. We drew a Graph Digger's Cage. Allora. They have one card in hand, it doesn't matter probably. Alright, I think we're okay here. Alright, so I'll bounce their 2 threats. Or maybe, alright, I'll just do this. I'll bounce Keithis just because it's a 3-4. It's not really because of much. Then I'll play Kenny T. Kenny T. That's pretty. It's just a good card. Play Kenny T. Also known as Colossopede. One of our most beloved magical cards. Then I play Hinterland Arbor, Graf Digger's Cage. And their Teferi's on 2, so they can't bounce. Va bene, Jace. My opponent has a couple of Uro, an Emmer that can't reanimate anything. They have Keithis in hand. You found which Teferi? The 3-mana Teferi? Nice. Is the 3-mana Teferi in the Mystery Boosters? Alright, they're milling me. Vai, milla pure. Milla pure. Temporal Archmage, never heard of that. Oh, Loda. Draw a card. They have 16 cards in their deck, and they have Jace. So, you know, we can do that. Oh, Loda. We have to kill this Teferi, for sure. So, let's begin with casting my Teferi. I'll top this Field of Ruin. Let's begin with my Teferi. Actually, I don't need to bounce the Yammer Castle. I don't need to. Bono. I'll attack the Fairy 3. I haven't used the Fairy yet. I'll attack the Fairy 3. Actually, I don't want to bounce Emmerich, so I can self-mill with Jace. Okay, the Fairy dies. Va bene. Now I'll play Explore. Shoot, I want to play... No, I'll play Explore. Looking for a second cage, maybe. I'll play Field of the Dead. Get a Zombo. Then I'll play a Temple of Plenty. I'll scry. Lavish Rejuvenator. It's a good card, but I don't really need it right now. And Teferi just goes up. I don't think I want to attack the walkers. I defend my Planeswalker here. I don't really want to bounce anything with Teferi anyway. I don't want to mill them. Because they have 16 cards in the deck, and the Jace wins if they get decked. I'm gonna block. They have 3 cards. I saw that they have a Headless Intervention in their sideboard to blow up my Graph Digger's Cage. I hope they don't draw it, because if they draw it, I'll lose the game on the spot. Versus Ruinous Blast. Porca puttana. Niente, chat. Had I bounced the Emery, I probably still lost. I needed like an Ether Gust. I have 4 Ether Gust. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like this deck because it looks like one of the draft that I used to do with Golos and Field and just a bunch of lands. Yeah, that was the reason. Hit him 50. We're learning here. This is the first match. We went to game 3 in this match where I don't think I stand a chance in the game 1. Alright, depends on how many Mox Embers they have. I don't know, whatever. If they win, they win. Emery just actually doesn't do anything. If Steph Kit is out, Emery doesn't do anything. I guess Emery can rebuy a Chromatic Sphere that Kethis can't, but I doubt it. Alright. They have how many cards left? 6. Is Spirits playable in Historic? I don't know. Everything is playable. Well, listen. This format, there's no event. Everything is playable, alright? You can play anything you want. Okay? Alright. So, they banned 2 cards that people were upset about. If more people gets upset about Kethis, let's say, I'll ban Kethis. Then you can play whatever, you can keep on playing whatever you want. This is basically Modern. If you ever played with Modern, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Historic is literally Modern. You can play Merfolk. You can play green-red land destruction. That's fine. Yeah, I think now it's over, right? Because they can get Ashiok. Can they get Ashiok? Yeah, for sure. All right, good game, opponent. This was a nice game. They can get Ashiok, mill themselves, and then I can draw a card with Teferi, and then I'll actually, yeah, then I'll die. All right, good game. This was a nice game anyway. Good game to start the stream. The big difference is solid red aggression. I mean, in Modern, there's a solid red aggression. You mean burn? Yeah, I guess. I mean, Gruul should be still be good, right? Oh, I mean, Historic is Modern. Historic is literally Modern. No, I stand by that choice. I stand by that choice. This is like 2011 when they had like a rough ban list of cards, like Burning Tree Mystery is like Wild Nakatal, and that's it. Yeah, this is exactly Modern 2011. Historic in paper? No, I've never heard. Never heard. All right, unfortunately, I can't cast Gross Power on 2. That's pretty unfortunate, actually. This deck does have a lot of top land. Maybe that's a mistake. No, I drew a forest. Come on, you should have told me that. You should have been like, Mango, you'll be drawing a forest. Just play island first. I said, oh, okay. Alright, green, Paradiso. El Paradiso. Alright, the Teferi doesn't work against El Paradiso. So I just play Growth Spiral, get a land out, scry land to the bottom, spell on top. Teferi. Not bad, I mean, it's better than a land. Yeah, let's play this and say go. Oh yeah, I should have added Bog. Hopefully I don't play against Bog. Elfo de la Muerte. Alright, l'Elfo de la Muerte we have to bounce. I'll delay Golos one turn. If you don't bounce the Elfo de la Muerte, you just lose the game on the spot. This card is insane. Alright, Elvish Archdruid. This card is reprinted in Jumpstart. Uro. Allora. We have to just keep on doing what I did earlier. Alright. Can I do this anti-fairy? Yeah, I can, right? Let me make sure. Yes, I can. So I'll play Uro first, just in case I draw anything particularly good, but I doubt it. I mean, I can draw Shatter the Sky. That would be nice. Right? So I get an island with this. I'm delaying the Field of the Dead, but first thing first, I have not to die. It could be that this deck is just too slow for the format, honestly. I mean, as I said, this is the first match that I play today, and this looks like my opponent decks are fast here. Again, if you let them on top with this is... Alright, that's a good draw. That's a very good draw. Yeah, but Oracle of Mudlaya is not good enough. It's not even good enough in Cube, Oracle of Mudlaya. Right, perfect. So, how many cards are in my graveyard? 4. So I can go 4, 4, 8. So I can go this and Uro, right? Blue, blue. See. So I go Shatter the Sky and then I have blue, green, green, blue, blue. So I go Shatter the Sky and then I go Uro. Right. So we behaved as a control deck in this game. I didn't behave as a Golos field where I care about my plan first. First, I cleared what they were doing with the fairy looking for that Wrath of God. And second, I'll be doing my plan of Golos and etc. Unfortunately, now I can't do what I want to do. Right? Unless... If I go Kenrith... Alright, actually I can do this. I can go Elvish Rejuvenator, top deck a Field of the Dead. Top deck, I mean top 5. A Field of the Dead. Yeah. I think this is a better payoff. Then I get the zombie, I get another zombie, I play Kenrith and attack with all. I think this is a better shot. Right, Breaking is pretty difficult in a 30 land deck, but whatever. Do I want to play Golos or do I want to play Kenrith? I think Kenrith is more Kenrith is better, I think. Yeah, I just I'll wait on my land because if I find a Field of the Dead, I'll get an extra land here. Alright, so I will board in all my Wrath, all my Gusts. That is it. I think I keep on cutting Crazes. I just basically stay Golos field here. And I'll probably cut to Fairy. It was good in this game, but now I have Ether Gust that basically does the same. Or look at Field of Ruin. I don't know. I feel like 30 lands is the number of lands that you should play with this deck. You shouldn't cut lands unless you have lands in the sideboard. Like if you have lands in the sideboard, sure, you cut lands. But if you don't have lands in the sideboard, I think you can't cut lands. Wilmog is for when they bring in like Virulent Plague or a Mordigo. Alright, it is land light, but I think it's a keep. Alright. I don't think it's okay, no. I think it's not okay to have only 29 lands. Oh, Beast Whisperer. That's a cool card. It's a very cool card. I think I'll draw step, put this on top. Yeah, I hope they don't have Bill of Summer. Or maybe I can just do it main phase, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll do main phase 1. Oh, they bottomed it. Weird. Alright, I'll draw at them. I still know I have no green. I played 14 green sources. I actually have been struggling with green, honestly. I might do some change. Yeah, I know the Veil Summer's banned. I kind of said it as a joke, but I understand that it's difficult to stay behind all the ban lists. Alright, 4 cards left. Yeah, Dr. Godad. I wanted to play 31, but then I saw that like most of the people play. Alright, so this one basically doesn't do anything, right? So I just don't feel like doing Wrath of God here. Opponent seems pretty harmless here. They could have Heroic Intervention maybe if I slow roll. Yeah, she doesn't green to my opponent. I'll trade you one Field of the Dead. Right, 6 mana. Hopefully that can cast a Behemoth here. Ah, bella storia. I guess they draw a card here. Meanwhile, they have no green, but it is what it is. Alright, they have 2 cards. Oh wow, Elvish Visionary, cool. Oh wow, this is funny. I have 7 lands and no green. It was 29 prep coin. It was 29. PT5, most of the Field of the Dead players played 29, so I felt like I did 1 and played 30. No, you need 2 planes. If you play Field of Passage, you need 2nd planes in order to cast the Wrath of God. Alright, Saffron's Panharmonicon, let's go. I don't have white this time around. this mana base, this deck, I love this deck because it reminds me of my cube draft. Do you remember when Arena Cube was a thing? When Arena Cube was a thing, I was always drafting decks like this and I always having mana problems. So this reminds me of that a lot. Alright, that's a Golos. I guess I draw it, right? Yeah, probably draw it. Play against the Blue Flash. Yeah, we're much for the mirror. I don't know, I felt like having a strong play on the mirror was important. Why didn't you Field of Passage to a Plains? Yeah, why, Mangu? Why didn't you play a land tapped when you could have played it? Untapped one when you could have played a tapped one. Alright, they have the combo going. Alright, opponent, please do not have Spell Pierce. Please do not have Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce. No. No Spell Pierce. No. No Spell Pierce. No Spell Pierce. Nope. Oh, GG! 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 If I was playing against Javier in testing, I would say good game. I practice many of these afternoons I play against Javier and we spam a lot of and we spam each other a lot of aggressive good games. I love it. Actual factual turn 3 to fairy, exactly. That is what's happening here. That is what's happening here. Allora. I'll go Golosone. And I'm getting a red source. Sorry, a black source. GG. Allora, all the Wrath of God. All of them. Dovin's Peto. Oh. Maybe. Alright, I'll cut Kenny. 1 Golos. I guess 2 Golos. What else do I cut? I'll cut 2 Explorer. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, prep coin. Come on. I mean, I resolved Teferi. Like, how do people want to play against Teferi with their mono blue deck? Why the giant? I just feel that you need a removal spell, right? I don't have that many in my deck. Alright, Island go. I can't cast Gross Power on 2, but I just play this then. I don't want to draw land here. Alright, that one I'll draw. Basically, playing mono blue is like playing La Luna Nera. If you flip La Luna Nera, the game is over. You'd be like, well, Mengu, what were you talking about? Alright, never mind. Just forgot I said anything. What even beats field decks? Oh. What even beat field decks? I mean, keep this combo for 1, but pretty sure there's many combo decks in the format. But thank God people don't really know how to play Field of the Dead, so nobody plays it. And we all live happily ever after. Alright, let's play Elvish Rejuvenator. Alright, so I'm not gonna get Field of the Dead because I already have it in my hand. I'll get what? Green? Right? I'll get green. Or get white. No, I think I get yeah, I get Rugger and Trio. I guess I need green because of Uro. I already have like a million white. I don't think I need. Alright, I'll get green. Azusa is only playable if you play Bounce Land. Otherwise, Azusa. I mean, Azusa has never seen any constructor play outside of Bounce Land. Bounce Lands with Azusa are good because you get land back, but otherwise, oh look. I think I play Uro here, right? Because I can go Uro, 2 lands, Elvish Rejuvenator. Yeah. This is good. Play Uro now. I don't want to play land. If they want to quench this, sure, you can quench it. Virulent Plug is a good counter, for sure. Although I have Ulamog in my sideboard. I have Crazies and Canarith in my sideboard, so I try to answer the... Virulent Plug that way. Right, so now I don't mind getting a Field of the Dead. Because I already have my mana base sorted. Alright, got a Temple. Scoring land on the bottom, spell on top. Explore. I think it's good. I think it's good enough. It also is a card in the graveyard for Uro. Now I'm attacking here. I mean, of course, anything is fun. You can play anything that is fun. I'm just talking about like competitive play. Azusa never saw competitive play other than in Amulet Titan. Alright. I think I'll begin with a combat. Then I'll play Shatter the Sky. And then I'll play Explore Double Field of the Dead. So I'll begin with Shatter the Sky. Però tappiamo come Cristo comanda. Yes. So they will counter this. And then I'll play Explore Double Field of the Dead. Che palle. Va bene, ok, I'll play. Alright, I guess I won't play Explore and Double Field of the Dead. Okay. Just play one Field of the Dead. Many cards in my graveyard, only 3. I really wish this Shatters get resolved. Because I could have got Burbeck Uro. But hopefully they don't have another answer to the Shatters guy next turn. Va bene, go to 5 here. Oof. Let's attack first. Let's tap like this and play another of these. I have 4 mana up. Don't have a hard counter, otherwise the game is over. I guess you can have it, so the game ends. That's okay. Oh wow, resolved, bella storia. I am not going to play Uro from the graveyard here. I'm not going to. Because if I play Uro, they go counter. Here I'm just playing this first. Get 2 zombie. This first. Get 2 zombie. Here go. Alright, opponent. It's perfect. Do I want to play Teferi Ura first? No, I don't have any. I don't have any Canwraith in my deck. Play Ura first, just in case they have like Dispute or something. Next turn I'm for sure lethal. Now I wanted to gain life just in case they have like some flyers plus Curse Obsessions. Without Dispersal. Good game. 97%er. Yeah, Purp Coin. That is why I call this.